The Flintstones household appliances are true toon stars. When not in makeup or memorizing difficult scripts, this cast of characters can be found hard at work in the homes and yards of Bedrock. At last, co-stars who are prompt, dependable, and housebroken. There's no question that life without this supporting cast would be downright primitive. Now, you won't find these household treasures in any store, but you will find them where they live, at the Cartoon Network, making Stone Age life a little easier. George of the Jungle and his elephant Shep will return. So what does Shep stand for anyway, Sybil Shepherd? Wake up and smell the peanuts, George.
My spider sense.
Good, honey.
Spider-Man. Whoa. Spider-Man cereal. Cool.
New Spider-Man cereal. It's the action-packed part of your balanced breakfast. Sweet, crunchy webs crawling with marshmallows like Hobgoblin's Pumpkin Bomb and the Kingpin. It's an adventure in every bowl.
You get something?
Nope.
Spider-Man cereal, swinging into a store near you. Now there's a free exclusive Fleer Ultra Spider-Man card in specially marked boxes of Spider-Man cereal.
What is the Vidal Sassoon Academy? It's more than a school. It's a think tank for hair care. A place where art and science intersect. Where the focus is on hair and the attention is on preventing hair damage. That's why the Vidal Sassoon system was created. It helps protect hair from damage before it occurs. To give you professional results like this every day. Vidal Sassoon, professional care for your hair.
Space Ghost rockets at you at super speed. An ambidextrous galactic hero, he's equally skilled with his left and right power bands. Watch Space Ghost, the only superhero with a pet monkey. Tonight at 12:15 in Cartoon Network's Power Zone.
Turn on Cartoon Network. Tune in to Wednesdays. Hang out with 3 hot shows. World premiere tunes. The Show. Space Ghost. Coast to Coast. And Super 70s Explosion. Wednesday night on Cartoon Network. Turn on, tune in, hang out. It's George of the Jungle on Cartoon Network!
You every time. You ferret, Buana.
George of the Jungle will return. Good doggy, Shep. Good doggy. Oh, you're an elephant? I thought you were a greyhound with a thyroid problem. Boy, was I wrong.
You want to see something really funny? Watch this. Hey, Fred, this is Barney. I got something for you, dude. Come on over, quick! Hey, Barn, this is Fred. Run over to my house, buddy. Hurry, now! I could do this all day.
See Carrot Top's AM Mayhem every weekday morning at 7, only on Cartoon Network.
Just a sample of the fun you'll have watching Space Ghost Coast to Coast, the intergalactic talk show that Fortune magazine calls savvy yet practical. So join the party. Tonight at midnight, only on Cartoon Network.
Scooby and the gang are sleuthing it up with some of your favorite toon stars. Scooby joins forces with the dynamic duo, Josie and the Pussycats, and more. It's a whole week of Scooby-Doo movies, starting Monday night at 8 on the best place for Scooby-Doo mysteries, Cartoon Network. George of the Jungle's back. Watch out for that! Cartoon Network.
I know just what to do with it, too.
Look out, George. One of those shifty boondoggies has a blowgun pointing at your head, so don't make any sudden moves. George of the Jungle will return on Cartoon Network.
Godzilla versus his enemies of destruction. The king of all monsters against the baddest beasts of all time. Rodan, Mothra, Ghidra, Mecha-Ghidra, and Mecha-Godzilla. It's an eye-flashing, tail-whipping, building-bashing Godzilla war. And only the strong survive. Godzilla rules.
Jesse, you're next.
I'm all yours.
Save it for the stage, Romeo.
Carol always gives it to me straight.
Like when she told me about my...
I told him about Head & Shoulders. Regular shampoos just rinse flakes away so they could come back. Head & Shoulders helps prevent flakes from even forming. You see the difference? You look great.
Thanks, but will it get me this part?
Couldn't hurt.
Head & Shoulders, because great hair can't have flakes.
Hey, break a leg.
Carrot Top's coming to Cartoon Network every weekday morning at 7. What the heck were we thinking?
Coming up, it's the rainforest's mightiest ruler, George of the Jungle, making the world just a little better for all of us. Thank you, Cartoon Network. Thank you.
There must be one elephant still out of place somewhere. Wouldn't you say, Fred? Fred? Fred?
George, George, George of the jungle, friend to you and me.
You see, this mouth is working up a hunger.
Why not build your own $1.99 meal at Long John Silver's?
Hey, fine, I'm a do-it-yourselfer.
So start building with our amazingly crunchy batter-dipped fish, tender chicken, or golden shrimp.
That'll work.
Then add 2 more favorites like a baked potato or buttery corn. Choose from 11 amazing tastes. Hey, you want a great $1.99 meal? Build your own and amaze your mouth at Long John Silver's.
And remember, clean your tools.
Okay, now don't get Grandma too excited.
That's right. The poor dear is probably a bit weak. She has been running on the same Duracell battery since the Ice Age.
Those Duracell batteries sure do last. You can't top the copper top.
So does conditioning every day leave your hair heavy and weighed down? Not anymore, because Pantene's got new Pro V Light Spray Conditioner. The Pro Vitamin formula is so light, you spray it on and leave it on.
For hair so healthy it shines.
Finally.
Soap can dry. Noxema Conditions. For healthy-looking skin.
Beyond the window electric, down a computer-generated blacktop they ride. Carrying the remains of the day, they've come to the global village with software technology so bold it can restore life to the fabric of a weary society and bring a touch of comfort to a material world grown hard. They are the ones who surf the net, the whiz kids of the information superhighway.
Bugs Bunny, Elmer Fudd, Yogi Bear, Daffy Duck, Droopy Dog, Yosemite Sam, the Cartoon Network where anything can happen, anything almost don't apply. The Cartoon Network, home of the top 2 stars. Penelope, Pistol, Pepper, Le Pew, Magilla, Gorilla, and Scooby-Doo, Fred and Wilma and Bonnie and Betty and Dino, the dinosaur, Yabba Dabba Doo, Popos and Papa, Sylvester and Tweety, White Castle, Martin, the Jetsons and Grimly, the Cartoon Network, home of the top 2 stars.
George of the Jungle will return on Cartoon Network after Shep gets a long, hot bath. Phew, what you been stepping in there, Shep? Stinky. Ooh.
Hey, it's time for Nerf Bazooka. With every pump of the handle, Bazooka's rotating turret serves out a non-stop barrage of balls. Advantage, Bazooka. It's Nerf or nothing.
Princess Wishing Star, you help make my wishes come true. be a famous TV star?
With your wand I see, you answer me magically.
Yes, I will.
She's great.
She's Princess Wishing Star. Batteries not included.
Different issues.
Different strengths.
Different needs. It's a revolutionary form of antiperspirant that recognizes the difference between men and women. It's Secret Ultra Dry, a superior form that will keep you drier than any other. Secret, strong enough for a man, but made with ultra dryness for you.
From the Vidal Sassoon Academy, a piece of advice. Protect your hair from blow-drying heat with Vidal Sassoon shampoos and conditioners. Their protein and moisturizer complex guards every strand. Vidal Sassoon Protection, professional care for your hair.
Weekday mornings on Cartoon Network take on a whole new face. He's Carrot Top, Comedian of the Year. He's gonna wake you up with his new morning show, Carrot Top's AM Mayhem. Start each day with a jolt of Carrot Top and some special guests. Carrot Top, his friends, and your favorite tunes in one show. There's just no better way to spend your mornings. It's Carrot Top's AM Mayhem. Weekdays 7 to 9, only on Cartoon Network.
Now back, George Jungle, Cartoon Network.
We'll return with more George of the Jungle after a brief sacrifice to the fearsome gorilla god Ungawa on the Witch Doctory Tribal Network. Cartoon Network is going to show every episode of the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You? That's 25 hours of Scooby in one day, and we want you to tell us how. Send us a postcard with your name, address, age, and how we're going to squeeze 25 hours of Scooby into one day to Cartoon Network, Box 7555, Atlanta, Georgia 30357. If you solve the mystery, you'll have a chance to win one of 50 Sega Genesis or Super Nintendo Scooby-Doo mystery games from Acclaim. Let us know which one you want. Tune in for clues during the mysterious 25 hours of Doo next Saturday at 6 a.m. on the best place for Toon Mysteries, Cartoon Network.
Space Ghost rockets at you at super speed. An ambidextrous galactic hero, he's equally skilled with his left and right power bands. Watch Space Ghost, the only superhero with a pet monkey. Tonight at 12:15 in Cartoon Network's Power Zone.
How many world premiere tunes can you fit in a phone booth? We have no idea, but you can fit 3 into a half hour. Announcing World Premiere Tunes, the show. Catchy. 3 new tunes instead of 1 every Sunday night. Sundays at 7, only on Cartoon Network.
Let's look into the future on Cartoon Network. It's the Moxie Show at 8, Scooby-Doo at 8:30, the Flintstones at 9, and those avant-garde Jetsons at 9:30. The future's so bright, you gotta wear shades on Cartoon Network.
Turn on Cartoon Network. Tune in to Wednesdays. Hang out with 3 hot shows. World Premiere Tunes, The Show, Space Ghost, Coast to Coast, and Super 70s Explosion. Wednesday night on Cartoon Network. Turn on, tune in, hang out. The Tookie Bird goes Tookie Tookie. Now back to George of the Jungle on Cartoon Network.
Yeah, it would take a sea monster to stop Tom Slick now.
You called? Well, Tom Slick, you've done it again. The race isn't over yet, Gertie.
Oh, even I couldn't swallow a happy ending like that.
What do you dip your super chicken nuggets in? Why, super sauce, of course. George of the Jungle will be right back on Cartoon Network.
Thanks for coming.
Hey, going back to school is a big deal.
Computers. I can't do computers.
You'll do fine.
I am the oldest student here.
Not really.
For the ultimate in pH balance protection, use the one that'll keep you drier than any other kind out there. Secret Ultra Dry.
You are going to be a great student.
Yeah.
Your registration, ma'am.
Don't laugh.
Strong enough for a man, pH balanced for a woman.
Look what's rising out of the pumpkin patch this Halloween. The Pumpkin Cutter. A great way to let your kids carve their own pumpkins without sharp edges that cut little hands. It even makes toothy grins easy to do. The Pumpkin Scoop removes seeds and pulp better than any spoon. And the Pumpkin Light replaces dangerous candles with glowing results. Have a great pumpkin this Halloween with the Pumpkin Cutter, Pumpkin Scoop, and Pumpkin Light.
Available at Faye's Drugs, Genevieve's Drugstore, Stater Brothers Markets, and Wilson Farms Markets.
3 reasons to watch my new show on Cartoon Network. Me, and me. That's not me. So in summary, me.
It's Garfield, Sunday at 5 o'clock on the new home of Garfield, Cartoon Network.
It's a lot about me.
Hey, I bet you think one of those world premiere tunes is coming up next on the best place for brand new tunes, Cartoon Network. Well, You're right, smarty.
George of the Jungle, friend to you and me.
READ, read.